Yeah.
Famicom stop loading. That thing was pretty sick. So, all right. Now this or that first one. Here's the hot take: 16 or 32-bit.
Bro, this is a hard one for
Polygons. We're
me.
talking, talking polygons now. 32-bit.
I think, if man, I am so torn because I love them both so much.
PS1, versus.
For you know what? I'm gonna go 16-bit. I've been playing a lot more 16-bit games lately, and I've been thoroughly enjoying them because the graphics don't matter if the gameplay is good.
And I like how a lot of 16-bit games are colorful and they got good backgrounds and they have like parallax scrolling.
Hmm.
Right, maybe even a little bit of software sprite scaling where it's just like the thing that's cool about 16-bit is all about the developer because right now they're still making 16-bit games, that they're putting out there on their own cartridges and putting out there in digital, that are like
Yeah.
compatible with Super Nintendo and Genesis if they put them on the flashcards. But you gotta watch out too if like those
Hmm.
flashcards are beveled. That's another thing, dude. I'm not about to put some like luster ass flashcard in my Genesis right now, dude, because I'm already worried about the teeth on the cartridge port. So
Hmm.
I'm not about to be like some random. That's the thing. Don't put some random new age thing in your old machine unless it's like
Yeah.
well vetted, please. All of you kids out there who have a system that was made, 30 years before you were born, basically. Oh my god. They exist,
Uh,
sure. I mean, there
but
has to
yeah,
be.
I'm gonna go 16-bit.
16-bit. Oh my gosh, I'm not going to push back on that one. 16-bit for sure. Now this one, we just discussed it before, but I'm going to ask you about PlayStation or Xbox. I think right
Um,
now, I think I know which way you're going to lean based on what you told me, but like,
I mean, well, here's the thing though. This is like for me, I'm thinking more big picture here. I'm not thinking of just like recency. I'm gonna have to go. I had an Xbox growing up and a PlayStation. Uh, I think I'm gonna lean probably towards Xbox.
all things considered.
Yeah, I think so. I think I spent more time on an Xbox than I have a PlayStation console. So yeah, that's where I'm going.
Well, I have to definitely go PlayStation because I've never had an Xbox, and I think that the
Hmm.
360 scared me because of that like red light problem, and they recalled almost all of them. So I think after that, I
Yeah.
was like totally off the idea of an Xbox. Like I liked it because they had some exclusive games, like they had what is that, Knights of the Old Republic. That
Hmm.
that game looked sick. I played it a little bit, but like that's another game you got to pour some time into. But like they had some like exclusives that I was psyched on, but like I basically when I jumped into like when I got my PlayStation 1, since then I'm just one, two, three, four. So like
Hmm.
it's just kind of like for me, I've just been sticking PlayStation because like I love it. Like PlayStation 4 too, shout out to that design, like the slimmer one that I have. Like
Yeah,
that's
it's a great console.
it's amazing. Like
I love
it's
my
so
PS4.
beautiful. It just reminds me of the Genesis too. It could be like it's like a mouth. It looks similar. Like it could have.
Yeah.
You could almost put like a they should build that. Like make like a top thing where you just put it over the top of the PlayStation 4 and it looks like a Genesis. That would be
Hmm.
sick. Like a little like cartridge slot. That would be funny. That'd be cool. But I don't think that would have to be like some third whack ass third party thing. Like nobody would license that. Oh my god. Okay. So I'm with you. Like I'm more PlayStation because like I just always had it, so that's kind of my thing.
Yeah, that's
Now
fair.
for the 1990s, Nintendo or Sega for the
I'm
1990s?
Nintendo all the way.
Nintendo. So what'd you have? Like what was your Nintendo setup growing up? So did you start
Um,
64? Because you're kind of like right peak 64 dude, because you were probably like kind of young, like kind of
no,
younger
I
than
actually started off with the Nintendo and then Super. I went
NES.
through it. I made the progression: Nintendo, Super Nintendo, N64.
Was it a hand me down or did you have like did you,
So I remember getting my first Nintendo. I lived in Chelsea, Massachusetts, and I was with my mom and my younger brother's dad, and we were walking. We walked by a pawn shop, and they had a Nintendo in like the front window there,
what's
and
up?
I wanted it. I was like, I want that so bad, and like he actually bought it for us. So, I had the Duck Hunt, the Mario.
Oh my god,
Um,
dude. So you got the pack in with the flash
mhm.
gun and the did you get the pad?
Yep. No, no pad, just the orange gun.
Dude, do you know how much that pad goes for now? It's
Probably a lot.
wacky. It's wacky. Just look it up. I don't want to quote it because it's probably gone up, especially with inflation and everything. But
Yeah, but no,
yeah,
I'm
dude.
Nintendo all the way. I know. What about you though?
Oh, well, I don't know. Like that's a hard one because like it's kind of a head or heart thing. So it's like again, like I don't mean to like it's a whole this or that. It's the whole idea. Sports choice, Genesis. Like a Genesis, definitely.
All right.
Because it's my heart. Like I don't have a I'm not displaying some class. I didn't like make it my mission to go get a Super Nintendo. I don't even remember what I did with my Super Nintendo. I probably like traded it in or my dad got rid of it. Like, it's one of those that gave it to my cousin or something. You know what I mean? It's just one
Mm-hmm.
of those things that didn't have like a it had like
Big
a
appeal.
connection with me. I had like the scope. I had like a couple of the add-ons. I had like more paint and all that. It was just like those games like people got for me thinking I would like it. And I was just like, I want to play Mario World. I want to play like Super Punch Out, Ghouls and Ghosts, like those kind of things. Like or like what was that? Final Fight. They had a again, shout out Capcom. I think that's Capcom.
Mm-hmm.
Final Fight. Yeah, that's a good one too. They had a pretty good port. There was only one player, which made it a little bit worse. But again, like my brother didn't really want to play beat 'em ups, so I was like totally cool with one player beat 'em ups. Just didn't even think of it. When people mentioned that later, I was like, that's a one player game? I'm like, really? But I was just like that was a game I just like to play, and my friends and I would definitely get down with